You've probably heard the horror stories of what it's like trying to find a place to rent in the city right now. People are complaining about sky-high prices and low availability, and they're blaming the draw of short-term rental sites like Airbnb. Now, the company is calling on the city to regulate the home-sharing market, particularly when it comes to people who rent out multiple properties, not just their primary residence.
Our concern is if there are professional operators sharing more units, sharing multiple units on our platform, that there should be regulations designed to deal with that. Our concern on our end is we're the only platform actually engaging with the city to look at what should be appropriate in a city and what should be allowed in this city.
She says her worry is that if Airbnb kicks off a multiple lister, they'll just list on another website. And that, she says, doesn't solve the problem. Natalie Nanowski spoke to some condo owners and renters to get their sense on this. Natalie, how do they feel about regulating Airbnb?
You know what? Some condo boards have banned Airbnb outright, saying that the buildings are not hotels and that they don't want strangers coming in and out of the building. But many of the condo owners and even renters that I spoke to today say that Airbnb is a great way to make money. And if you own the unit, you should be able to do what you want with it.
We see everything.
Natalia Juarez started renting out her spare bedroom a few years ago.
As an entrepreneur, I was looking to make some more money, and so I started. A friend recommended Airbnb, so I thought it was a little bit strange at first, but over time it was such a positive experience.
So positive that Juarez started her own company out of it, managing other people's units when they're away and renting out their home.
So I meet the guests, I set them up, and if anything goes wrong, I'm their go-to.
A new study by the Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives found that 2/3 of the Toronto listings on Airbnb are for entire homes. Many say it's changing the city's rental market.
A lot of people are actually buying properties and using them for Airbnb. People that are, considering moves into the city might use like a short-term Airbnb rental, like a month, to sort of test the waters out.
The city is looking into how Airbnb is affecting the housing market, and it hopes to have a report out in the next few months. In the meantime, many condo boards have taken matters into their own hands and banned any type of short-term rental. But not all Torontonians agree with that.
I think if you own your unit, you should be able to do whatever you want with it.
Juarez says she's had to take listings down when condo boards decide to outlaw the service.
It's kind of like Uber, where I don't think people can necessarily stop it, but we can look at how can we manage it and give back to the city at the same time.
Airbnb says that it wants to work with the city to make some sort of regulations that work for Toronto, wants to make sure that people are listing their primary residence and not making a career off of multiple short-term listings. Shannon?
Thanks, Natalie.